I want to talk to you today about 3 beliefs that kill your sales. Yes, there are 3 beliefs that kill your sales, your ability to sell, and they get into your head and do a mind trip on you to the point that you think selling sucks. I'm marlamkoupal, and I help social sellers and online small business owners create the sales they need to be profitable. My experience in selling for over 35 years is that there are so many myths out there that as an educator of sales skills, I just stumble over these same things over and over and over again. So let's look at them, let's dissect them, and let's help you move forward with knowing that you have the talent to be a perfect salesperson in your own style, not in the style of anyone else. So what is one of those first beliefs that is killing your sales? It's that you need a script. You don't know anything. Stop. If you've been talking to people your whole life, you know all you need to know about selling. What you have to check in with is, do you know how to listen well enough to hear their urgency, to hear their tone, whether it's happy, whether it's low, whether it's concerned. There's so much that a person gives you in their tone that you get all of the necessities to carry on a conversation with that person to discover what their need might be or their desire. Not everybody has a pain or a problem, but they have a need, they have a desire. There's something that will motivate them to take a step forward. It's your job to find that out. So how does your belief in a script kill that? Well, your belief in a script says there's exact words to say. No, there's only the exact words to say to what you hear from them. So like sometimes you may not know what to say, but you might say, that's interesting, tell me more. Because at some point they'll give you enough that you can come back and engage in a 2-way conversation. A script eliminates 2-way conversations. A script is usually only about your product. But where you lose the sale is with this belief that you have to know everything. I promise you, I could sell whatever you're selling for you, and I don't have to know anything about it. That's the perfect sales situation where you can just learn enough about people that then you can qualify what it is they need. And then you can step into your products. And you know what? There are sometimes you're going to have to say, my product isn't going to serve you the way you need it to serve you. However, I have these other options that my friends can share with you or that I saw down the street. Never leave a customer hanging. So when you lose the script, you also help the buyer lose their belief that all salespeople are weird, salesy, and pushy. So let's look at number 2. For those of you that are social sellers and you're selling network marketing products and items from companies, those are marketing companies and they want you to market their product. Now, so market means that you've positioned them as a good company, but it doesn't mean you've positioned yourself well as the person they want to deal with. It's your job to get them to focus on you, and you build the relationship and you work with them. So when everybody says, well, don't worry about it, your upline knows, let's qualify that. The upline knows not how to close your sale, they don't know how to close the friends and the people and the acquaintances you have. They know about the product. They know about the pay plan. They know about the incentives they get if they get you to sell. However, they also lack that talent to really sit down and coach you on what selling is and what it's all about. So I know there's a bunch of you out there that you're frustrated when you call your upline for help. They tell you to just contact more people. Contact more people. Oh, you just haven't talked to enough people. Well, you haven't done this and you feel bad. No. Selling is about understanding the buyer's buying decision style. How do they know? How do you know when you're talking to them, will they be a fast decision maker? Will they be a more methodical decision maker? What's their focus? Do they really need to get something done, or are they trying to help others? Everybody has a different way that they make their choices. And so your job is to find out how to help them make decisions according to their style. And I cover that in my course materials. But it's really an art. And once you get it, you will never, ever worry about a conversation with any person in the world, strangers included. Now let's look at number 3. You're walking around and saying, I don't like selling. I don't sell. I don't sell. Like, oh God, I just moved into the sleazy crowd. No, you all sell. You've been selling since you were a child. When you acquire friends, you have sold yourself in some way, shape, or form. You have sold your relationship. If you dated, you sold yourself at least one time to get that first date. And if it continued, well, then my goodness, that was great. You built a relationship, and then it could have entered into marriage or some type of other partnership. So you've been selling since the day you were born, since the day you batted your eyelashes at your mama and your papa, and they brought you a bottle or they changed your diaper. You have been doing this. Now you have to learn how to put it into a usable skill. So don't think that you will be out of integrity if you call yourself a salesperson. Step into your integrity and understand that you can't push anything onto people. You can't con people. You can't perpetuate a lie, because there's nothing about you in your manner of being that is going to do that. So these 3 things, where you are involved in a script, or you think a script is the answer, or you think your upline is the answer, or you think you're going to be sleazy if you sell, those are all myths. They don't exist. But what you have to learn is are the behaviors that will get me over my fear? What are the behaviors that I need to start being consistent with so that I truly can bring value to my customer and my buyer, and then build that long-term relationship where they move on? But the first hurdle is you have to decide to say, I'm going to look behind these beliefs. I'm going to look behind these beliefs and see what I need to make the behavioral changes, and then therefore the belief changes that will help me out with this. So again, I'm marlamkoupal, and I'm going to help you sell. All you have to do is subscribe below, hit that bell so that you know the next time I go live. And let's see if we can't boost those sales, but we got to get rid of these beliefs first.